Oh, we're gonna go back in time to a very cringy time of my life when I was 12. Anyway, intro music! Hey guys, it's Rank Gaming here, and we are going to be doing some Back in the Future talk, everybody. I'm pointing at a wall. I'm not Donald Trump. So, I thought I would talk about how I met the Rainbow Team / a person who's not on the team anymore. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I met, in order, Killer, Sky, Coolfax, and Carrie. In order! Exactly like that. So, I'm not going to talk about Carrie for a long time in this video. So we're going to push her to the side. Thank you, Carrie. You're awesome. I love you. Don't worry. You're still my tall giant. Except Sky's taller than you. How is that possible? Carrie, you're tall as hell. And Sky, apparently tall. What is life anymore? So today we're going to be doing that in descending order. So, let's go. So back when I was wearing this skin, if I can actually find that skin, I'm going to pop it up on the screen and I'm going to turn into that. If I can't find it, well, I'm going to be stuck as my original RCG. And that is Edge RCG. We don't talk about her. So, back in 2012, when I was just a little 12, did I say 2012? I meant 2015. This is why you write a script, Cassie, but I know you're too lazy. So back when 2015, when I was just a little 12-year-old and I was in my preteen years, I had my PS3. I got my PS3, which used to be my mom's, and it had all her friends on it, and I had to delete them, and then they kept adding me back, like, Kelly, why'd you delete me? And I just blocked them because I don't want to talk to 40-year-olds. I'm sorry. And I did start to talk to like 20-year-olds for like a while until I realized, yo, this is kind of weird. I'm just gonna delete all of them, and a few of them added me back saying like they liked me. Excuse me, I was 12 at the time and you were 20. That is not good. So I eventually wanted to meet some people who were my age. So I went on live streams, Minecraft live streams, and asked if they wanted to add me. I had a bunch of requests, and surprisingly, a quarter of them were people who are my age, and half of the rest of them were adults. Probably 40-year-olds. This is why you don't do that, kids. Stay safe and don't do drugs. And one of those people were named, this is the person who started all, everybody, except I'm not friends with this person anymore. Sophie number line. I don't remember. Sophie introduced me to a person who was like me until they turned edgy. Oh my god. And so this person, Sophie, she was amazing. She was like a big sister to me. She was actually 15. I think she was 15. I don't remember. But she was British. I showed her Doctor Who, which I don't watch anymore, but I still have a Doctor Who blanket that I sleep with every night. Live by that. What does that even mean? And one night, we were just playing Minecraft at like 10, I think. And she was all like, yo, Cassie, I want to invite a friend, and I kind of like this friend of mine anyway. I was like, oh, okay, sure. Just make sure they're not a griefer. I was so skeptical about griefers. I couldn't stand them. Even though one of my closest friends is a griefer. I love you. So she invited her crush, Dragon. Now, just to let everyone know that there's going to be a lot of dating in this story, so sit tight, everybody, and strap yourself in, because it's going to be scary. Very, very, very scary. Holy God. So she invited Dragon, which turned out to be not a natural dragon. I was insanely dumb back then, and I still am to this day. So, Sophie told me to not tell Dragon that she had a crush on him. And the reason why Sophie had a crush on Dragon, I remember every word she said. I was falling in a cave, I think I was exploring a cave and he was like behind me, and like I had like some diamonds on me, and I fell in lava, and I thought I lost my diamonds until Dragon told me, yo, I saved your diamonds, and I was like, oh my god, wow, you so dreamy, or something like that, and it was everything. I thought it was the cutest love story I ever heard, except, well, I guess no love stories are perfect, unless you're freaking Jason and Aphmau, because that is a story. Ugh. Did I say Jason and Aphmau? Jessica and Jason. Well, Aaron and Aphmau, Jessica and Jason, same people, except Jason's not a red-eyed werewolf. And she invited him, and Dragon, he was cool, bit mean to me, but he was cool. And Dragon told me, here it comes, everybody, here it comes, that he wanted to invite another person. So Dragon wanted to invite somebody, and guess who it was? He wanted to invite Sky. I'm just kidding. He wanted to invite Killer. A Killer XG, everybody. So he invited him, and oh, the voice gave me away, because I couldn't tell if I... Oh my god, Hold on. I'm sorry, but I'm not even joking. Me and Killer still regret everything we did in the past. To this day, we had some embarrassing things, but we are never going to talk about that ever. What were we talking about again? And his voice. I had a crush on freaking Killer. Holy God, what is wrong with me? I have no life. So I was like, oh man, oh my God. It's so bad. So all of a sudden, Dragon and Sophie had to go. But Sophie went first, and I told Dragon, and I completely broke Sophie's promise. So I broke Sophie's promise, saying that she had a crush on Dragon, and Dragon was all like, well, it's pretty obvious. And a few days after that, they started to go out, and I think they broke up. I don't know. And I was left alone with the dirty-minded, apparently hot. How? I don't know why. He didn't see my face. I didn't see his face. I was such an idiot. And we were both idiots. I mean, we're still kind of idiots to this day. Mostly me, but you know. And we started flirting. You heard that right. Me and Killer started to flirt. It was lovely. And I remember only one thing. I think I called myself the Queen of Love, and he called himself the King of Love, and he was all like, well, I guess we're together. That was beautiful. And a few days after, we started to go out. It was awful. Very, very awful. And it was awful. I don't know what else to say. So let's skip forward at least to like 5 days. So let's skip forward to 5 days to where we make a creative survival host options world. Why though? Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Only Minecraft trollers at least put host options on like a world that has like generated stuff. I only put host options on a flat world. Cause it's fun, okay? Jeez. So we started survival world with host options. I don't like that. And he invited one of his friends. Like I said, this was going in order. He invited Coolfax. No, I need to stop that. He invited Sky. And oh my God, this guy was everything. I asked him if he was emo, and he said no. I freaked out. I got so happy that I was talking to someone who said he wasn't emo, but he clearly was. By the way, I've seen Sky's face, and he's not emo. He doesn't look emo, but he does act it like it. But half of the time he doesn't. So, Sky, I'm sorry. Namaste. So, I added him as a friend, and we became friends. Me was like, hey, you don't talk as much. He was all like, yeah, I know. And by the way, he wore this skin that was from the Skyrim skin pack. I think it was Skyrim. And I called the skin Tree Person, and I absolutely love it, and I still love it to this day. Sadly, let's have a moment of silence. Cue sad music here. Sadly, Tree Person has died. Let's have a moment of silence, everybody. This is actually kind of sad because I love Tree Person. He's everything. But something happened to Tree Person where like the skin pack got deleted. Well, no, I don't know what happened, but something happened, and Sky's back to wearing the Herobrine skin. Except Herobrine has a birthday hat. Yay! That makes everything better because I never seen Sky wear that skin. Except Sky has worn the Herobrine skin, and it scares me. And now I'm used to it because I love it. So we became friends, and around a week later, they found out I had a YouTube channel, and this was back when my YouTube channel, I had my first YouTube channel, and it was named Cassie GTV. And they saw my face, and Killer was like, oh, okay. Guy was all like, legit so quiet. Oh. Old Sky, quiet as hell. He probably doesn't remember that he was quiet, but he was quiet, and he still is to this day. So, a few weeks later, or around maybe like 2 days after, I don't know, me and Killer broke up. And then, a week later, for some point, me and Sky started to text each other on the PS3. It was insanely slow, because do you like hearing this in like the middle of the night? I'm watching St. Justin. I did not pronounce that right. But don't you love just hearing this? I think it's super awesome. And, oh my god. Pause the freaking everything for a second. Sky's getting braces in 8 days? So we started to text each other, and I found out the emo that is still awesome to this day had feelings for me. It was like so cute, but so weird at the same time because I didn't know emos had hearts. I am so sorry. I'll go home. So, I didn't know what to say. I wanted to be like, man, I need some time to think about it. 2 hours later, okay, let's date. Legit, exactly like that. I said, let me think. And then 2 or 3 hours later, okay, Sky thinks we should date. And then, oh my god, everything. I found out so much about Sky that it was insane. And like some stuff was like, really? And then some stuff was like, oh wow. And some stuff was like, oh really? And then some stuff was like, oh, marry me. I'm not even joking. Sky told me one thing and it made me so happy. I'm not gonna say what it was. Actually, I am going to say what it was. He knows freaking Aphmau. I'm so happy. When I found out he, like, knew what Aphmau was, I flipped all the tables. I finally had a friend who knew what Aphmau was. The downfall was he only watched Minecraft Diaries, which I don't watch anymore. Rest in peace. It's still awesome, though. And I got a notification. So we started the date, and I don't know how long it lasted for, but eventually we did break up. And I started to date Killer again. Yay! And around the time me and Killer were dating again, I'm sorry, but me and Killer dating, it was so bad. Like, geez. I met a lovely little 8-year-old potato named Coolfax, and she had the voice of an angel. She sounded cute. She knew what anime was. She was everything I wanted. And we became best friends. And we still are to this day. She's a little sister to me, and if you hurt her, I will bite you. Seriously. And I called her a sister, and then I found out that Killer and Sky are kind of like brothers. And I don't know if they still are to this day, but I think they are. And I ship it. Hell yeah. I gotta stop that. So I decided to make something called the Rainbow Team, which had Killer, Sky, me, and Sophie. Not Coolfax, but Sophie. So the Rainbow Team, that's how it was created. How it was created was when I named my YouTube channel Rainbow Cupcake Gaming, and I wanted to have like a group of friends, a team kinda, who were all like, yo, we're part of a team. And I'm like, yeah, we are, except we don't talk as much. Actually, that's not true. But it was a team, and it was a team. The more you know. I gotta stop adding that. But a few days after I made the Rainbow Team, I wanted to add Coolfax, and she was like, yo, yes. And now everybody cue the horror music, cause this. Oh, by the way, me and Killer broke up at this time. The time I made the Rainbow Team, me and Killer broke up. I'm leaving out so much stuff, and that so much stuff is really embarrassing stuff that we don't talk about. Coolfax doesn't even know what that is, but me, Killer, and Sky all know what that is. And we don't talk about it. We're gonna go hide in the shadows. Bye. Oh God, I wish throw up. It was so, I'm not even joking. I'm thinking about how awful we were back then, and it's scary. Okay, back to horror music. This is the story of my first long-term online boyfriend, named, pause for dramatic effect, B Money. Oh my God, I am not even joking. I actually liked this guy. First of all, there were so many things wrong with this guy. Millions of things. First of all, he was into incest. Oh my God. I was so freakishly scared for this guy. He wanted to do his sister, his 8-year-old sister. Oh my God. I never told Killer this. I never told Sky this, Killer or Carrie. And I feel like if I did tell them, which they are Killer, Sky, Coolfax, Carrie, I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but I kid you not, it was scary. I dated this guy for at least 5 months. And we said we were going to be together forever. We had a wedding. Oh my actual Irene. My name was Jeff. I eventually did break up with this guy over text. And it was awful. Because eventually I did tell Killer, Sky, and Coolfax about this. And Sky did not like him one bit. Same with Killer. They did not like him. And they still don't like him to this day. I'm not going to say why. But they did not like B Money. And I don't like B Money anymore. I never learned his name. Or saw his face. Well, anyway. That was the story of the worst boyfriend I've ever had. It was scary, and I'm sorry you had to find out like this. Anyway, back to the Rainbow Team. So, when I was done with grade 6, I met someone named Scout00. Where do I begin with this guy? This guy was 16. He was a toothpick. I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest. It's brutal honesty. He was mean. He was insanely mean to Sky, that's the reason why Sky doesn't like almost anyone. That's the thing you should know about Sky. And this guy griefed my world. My world that I made a giant Burger King of. I was so in love with Burger King back then. Oh my god. What were we talking about? And I actually had a crush on this guy, and I don't think he ever found out that I had a crush on him. But I didn't like Scout, and I thought I did, but I found out I really, really didn't. And Sky didn't like him, Killer didn't like him. Basically, these two guys didn't like any of my other guy friends. Thank you guys, I respect you, and I see why you guys are my friends. Because you hate half of my friends. And that is true. Da-da-da. So, I did add Scout to the team, and it was actually the full rainbow. It was Sky, who was red, Scout, who was orange, Sophie, who was yellow, Coolfax, who was green, Killer, who was blue, and me, who was purple. And that makes the whole rainbow. And sadly, it is now Sky, who is red, Coolfax, who is green, Carrie, me, that is purple, and Carrie, who is black. But she's still awesome. And why? I didn't know what to think of that team, but eventually I kicked Sophie out due to she was becoming emo, and Scout due to he started being mean to me. So that made that. So now let's fast forward to a year where me and Sky dated 3 times. Wow. That was something. And I found out more about Sky, a lot more about Sky, and it was interesting. Very, very interesting. And that year became something that was insanely everything to me. It was everything to me because I realized I was friends with these people. I was friends with Sky, I was friends with Killer and Coolfax, which made my best friends, who they are still to this day, my best friends. Sky, what are you doing? I'm like watching everything right now. And I'm still friends with these guys to this day. Anyway, we're not getting emotional yet, not yet. And it was insane how much stuff I learned about Killer and Coolfax and Sky. I found out like what they looked like. Oh my god, Coolfax, I love your hair, by the way. And nothing really happened in that year, even though I said it was like the best year ever. Half of that stuff is personal and embarrassing, and some of that stuff is sad and angry. Angry good memories, I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, and now let's get forward to 2017, where I started to go to junior high. Yay! And I was insanely scared in junior high. I didn't know how to do anything, but one of my old friends from 4th grade, Cameron, I don't have any pictures of him, but if I did, I would show him. He was one of my very, very best friends, and I found out he had a crush on me. Cameron, you've been exposed! You can't hide it anymore. I think he still does to this day. Cameron, you've been more exposed. So, I couldn't figure out my locker code. I was super scared in class. I didn't do good in class. Until I found out someone named... Here she is, everybody. Carrie! She was tall as hell. I loved her. She was my everything. I'm sorry, but the reason why I think Carrie is like the best person ever, she introduced me to something called the Wayne Student Council, Lunch Club, and GSA. What does stand for? What does GSA stand for? I'm sorry. Gay Straight Alliance. I support all sexualities. This is an open space for everyone. And the Wayne Student Council was where you could go up in front of the school. You could plan stuff. I went in front of the whole school and talked. I faced my fears thanks to Carrie. She and the Wayne Student Council helped me grab a microphone and talk in front of the whole school, and I don't have stage fright anymore. I'm super happy about that. And thank you, Carrie. I love your art. And I loved it. And a few days after school ended, but not really, because I wasn't there for the end of school because I was on a plane to Newfoundland, and that was scary. Like, we got lost in the airport. Me and my mom got lost in the airport. It was scary, and we had my dog Maggie, who wouldn't stop crying, but she stopped crying when we got in the air, but when we started going down, she was it was scary. And I got emotional on the plane. I wanted to text Sky. By the way, guys, Sky, you mess with him, and he'll do something. I'm sorry, but yeah, and Killer will too, because he's slightly protective over him. I ship it. And I wanted to text Sky, but I couldn't, because airplane stuff. And I was like, oh my god, Sky, I'm scared. I can't text you. And then when we got down, I was like, wow, I live here now. And I told Cool Fact, she was like, wow, you're in Newfoundland? You're a bit closer to America, except you're in the middle of the ocean on a big piece of land. And you know what that land is called? Newfoundland. And Labrador. And here we go. This is when I realized I needed to kick Killer out of the team. Reasons, everybody? He didn't talk to me as much. If you guys don't know, I'm a very emotional person. I'm going to be making some deep videos soon. Why am I mentioning that? But I wanted to kick him out because I felt like he wasn't talking to me as much when he clearly was. And he said, I'm going to get back in the team eventually. Killer, you will. Not now. And Sky got mad at Killer. Me and Sky had a talk where we were all like, man, Killer did this and he did that, even though he's the reason why I know you. And yeah, let's go kick him out of the team. And by the way, guys, Killer was the co-leader of the team, and Sky is the new co-leader. Yes. And I kicked him out of the team because it needed to be done. Killer, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I moved into my new house where I didn't talk to Killer, Cool Fact, Carrie, or Killer for at least 3 weeks. Because we had no internet. And you know what? The internet's bad here. We got bad internet, but I'm not judging. And we didn't even actual speech talk for at least 2 months. Actually, the last time we basically had a speechful talk was 2 days ago. With me and Sky and Killer just talking on freaking Skype. By the way, guys, I've been begging Sky to get Skype, and he finally got it. Thank you, Killer! Thank you! And we talked, and I realized I was friends with these idiots. And Sky and Killer, and Cool Facts and Carrie, I'm glad that you guys are my friends. You guys are like family to me, and you guys are awesome. Love you guys so much. I'm the weird one on the team. We got the serious emo one. We got the dark humor, funny, slightly dirty-minded one. We got the anime weeaboo one, and we got the artistic one, and we got the weird one. And that makes my family, second family. So that was the story of how I met the Rainbow Team. Very poorly done. I'm gonna make a different video of this in the future. probably way better. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, become a couple today, and I will see you, my subscribers, in the next video. Remember, stay sweet. Bye!